Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and hamjambo. And I am the Chief Marketing Officer of Kenya. But I'm very pleased to join His Excellency President William Ruto and his ICT team to celebrate IBM Research Lab's remarkable 10-year milestone in Kenya. It is great to see IBM's senior leadership here by Dario Gill, Senior Vice President and Director for IBM Research. For those that who don't understand American titles, that's a big deal. And as customary in Kenya, all protocols observed. Now, as many of you know, the President and I recently returned from a successful business roadshow to the United States with a stop in Silicon Savannah's sister region, Silicon Valley. Along with the sampling of U.S. companies doing business in Kenya, we engaged industry leaders, entrepreneurs, and venture capitalists and private investment funds, and outlined the key ease of doing business reforms that Kenya has undertaken in the last year under President Ruto's leadership. The event was a big success, and it was the perfect forum for the President to directly engage top leaders of industry to explain why technology companies should indeed invest more in Kenya. I was glad to see IBM's Chief Research Operating Officer, Jeff Welsler, deliver a testimonial in Silicon Valley on Kenya's role as a regional hub for multilateral tech companies. Many other U.S. companies also told their persuasive Kenyan stories. Together, we showcased Kenya as an attractive destination for top U.S. companies to do business in Africa. And I think our message is beginning to break through among key audiences in the United States. The roadshow itself was oversubscribed by companies eager to learn what all the excitement was about. And without giving too much away, I will tell you that some senior executives in many of these well-known companies are giving Kenya a really hard look, especially in the tech sector. IBM's research labs here is really a jewel that embodies the U.S.-Kenya partnership. It is creating homegrown solutions for addressing challenges and exploring opportunities across sectors. Through its cutting-edge research here, it is driving growth and development. For example, when I visited this lab in February, I was impressed by your work targeted at helping nearly 3 million residents in 5 northern Kenyan counties and their animals gain access to safe drinking water as an effective solution for a vast area affected dramatically by climate change. I also see several areas where IBM is adding real value to the Kenyan digital ecosystem. First, as a supplier of world-class tech talent to the digital ecosystem here, which is very similar to the role IBM played in seeding talent to Silicon Valley in the United States. I understand that IBM's lab here is composed of 80% African employees and 65% Kenyans, which is developing the needed talent to drive digital Africa. Second, I know IBM and other U.S. firms are real partners of Kenya by developing solutions and products that optimize the banking, agriculture, and health sectors. For example, and bolstering Kenya's cyber defense capabilities to protect vital information and infrastructure. And third, I know that IBM is looking not only at Kenya, but the rest of Africa, and is developing solutions for the African market right here in Kenya. And hopefully, some of these homegrown solutions will take off like M-Pesa and become not just an African solution, but a global solution. I think it's always important at these events to celebrate an anniversary like the 10th anniversary of IBM's Research Lab, to celebrate the individuals that made this possible. The researchers, the scientists, the engineers, and all the staff who pour their hearts and souls into their work every single day carried out on this campus. Your contributions are invaluable, and your impact is measurable. Thank you, and please give every single member of the IBM community here a round of applause. You do amazing work. And I'd also like to congratulate the government of Kenya for creating the conducive environment necessary for IBM to establish its first Africa lab and serve the region from here in Kenya. So thank you. And here's to another decade of groundbreaking research, innovation, and collaboration, and changing the world. Thank you, IBM Kenya.